written in the good book, a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. Alas, I have seen that fathers do not only leave good things, children have also inherited the bad and evil and live with the consequences of the deeds of their fathers. Many innocent children and generations have been implicated. Follow me, let me show you men whose deeds jeopardize the future and destinies of their children and generations after them. Achan, he took accursed things, spoils that God wouldn't let them take after capturing and destroying Jericho. The whole of Israel was implicated, for God's anger burned against them, and about 36 men of Israel's army were killed. They couldn't conquer Little Ai. Israel couldn't stand against their enemies. They became a thing for destruction, for the presence of God departed from them. Israel turned their backs before their enemies. It had never been heard of but for the sin of one man. His immediate family were not left out of this calamity, as he was stoned to death and burned alongside his sons and daughters. He brought their lives and destinies to an abrupt end on account of spoils that he did not even use, things he buried in his tent. In the time where kings go forth to battle in the spring of the year, David remained at Jerusalem. One afternoon, as he was walking upon the roof of the king's house, behold, he saw a damsel bathing. He sent for her and laid with her. She was another man's wife, one of the men in his army, Uriah. David took him out of the battlefront, and when he couldn't get him to sleep with his wife, he got Uriah killed. Immorality and murder was introduced to David's lineage. No wonder his son Amnon raped his own sister Tamar and was killed by her brother Absalom. As if it was not enough, Absalom laid with his father's concubines at the rooftop in the sight of all Israel, and he was eventually killed. I remember the word of the Lord spoken through prophet Nathan. The sword shall not depart from your house. Behold, I will raise up evil against you out of your own house, and I will take your wives before your own eyes and give them to your neighbor, and he shall lie with them in the sight of the sun. For you did it secretly, but I will do this thing before all Israel and before the sun. Gehazi, Elisha's servant, lied to collect the honorarium his father in the Lord rejected from Naaman, the commander of the army of the king of Syria, who was healed of leprosy. Standing before his master, Gehazi was asked, "Where have you been?" He said, "Your servant went nowhere." And Elisha said to him, "Did I not go with you in the spirit when the man turned from his chariot to meet you? Was it time to accept gifts? Therefore the leprosy of Naaman shall cleave to you and to your descendants forever." Gehazi left the presence of Elisha a leper, as white as snow. That was how an innocent generation became known for leprosy. A generation of lepers was birthed because of the greed of their forefather Gehazi. Adam, made by the Lord, placed in the beautiful garden and given a helpmeet, having been deceived by the devil, ate of the fruit of the tree God instructed them not to eat. Dominion was given to him, but he sold out to the devil, and the devil became the god of this world and put humankind in jeopardy. In pain do women bring forth children, and in toil men eat from the ground. Through him sin came into the world, and death through sin, and so death spread to all men because all men sinned. For his trespass led to condemnation for all men. By his disobedience many were made sinners, but thank God for grace, the grace of Jesus that abounds for many and brings justification. Those who receive the free gift of God's grace reign in life through Jesus. Yes, there is hope. There is hope. Our fathers may have done worse than all these men. They may have visited evil altars, entered covenants with evil spirits, dedicated us to evil and demonic deities. We grow in struggles, shame, pain, and delay. We are held bound with sieges and strongholds. The enemy was given a legal ground to hold us captive. But I bring you good news. No more will the fathers eat sour grapes, and the children's teeth are set on edge. Jesus shed his blood for us. He said, "Eat, is finished. We now have the legal ground to overcome the enemy and break out. And so I say to you, arise, contend, fight, enter into your freedom, for it is for freedom that we were set free.